And salutations, Serjavians. It is Kevin, also known as Serjay Svek, back with another stream. Good to have you here. It is Saturday afternoon here in the Philippines. It is 1:07 p.m. Saturday afternoon, like I said. Good time to enjoy the weekend. And it's just past lunch here in the Philippines, and I hope you were able to enjoy your lunch. But for me, I'm going to be starting off a bit late because today we are going to do something special. Today, we are going to review our very first MRE, Meal Ready to Eat, as you can see over here. So this is a first for me. Ever since the pandemic began and the lockdowns, I have been interested in videos from people like Steve, 1989 MRE, and also one of the originators of MRE review videos on YouTube, G. Schultzstein. There's also Gundog, Sticky Fingers, and a whole host of other people on YouTube that share very interesting info on MREs. This MRE that I had actually was some place that I forgot it was, and unfortunately, because I couldn't get to that place for the past almost 2 years because of the lockdowns, I thought it was gone. But we can go ahead and continue, and we are just before the end of its shelf life. So we can go ahead and enjoy this together. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, sample all the stuff inside, and then we're going to prepare it, eat it together. All right, so let's do this. Oh, by the way, before I forget, there may be instances in the video where I may pause or, just not talk, because I want to be able to pause stuff for the sake of editing, because after I'm done with this, I'm going to edit a video, and this will be put into my food review collection. I've already done a few food reviews in my YouTube channel, and I want to make sure that it's a good quality. So unfortunately, you won't be hearing music in the background while we're doing this right now. But when I do have the edited video up, there definitely will be background music just to make things a little less quiet. So just to let everybody know. So yes, that's it for now. And by the way, I would just like to acknowledge Milas from Twitch. Thank you very much for dropping by, old friend. I know you've been waiting for a while now. Thank you for your patience. And Kaseki, thank you also for dropping by too. Appreciate it very much that you were able to make the time. And yes, if anybody who is watching is curious, I am streaming this right now simultaneously on my YouTube channel, Serjay Svek, on my Twitch channel, Serjay Svek Twitch, also on my personal Facebook, I'm not going to give you the details, and also on Twitter, Serjay Svek. So if you want to check out all of my social media, all the links are available on the descriptions of my YouTube videos and on the about page of my Twitch. So let's go ahead and proceed, and we're gonna slide down to our camera down here, which is simply just bending it down. There we go. So this is my mouse pad, and don't mind all the cables and whatnot. I'm going to prepare our tables, so let me just put this away first. I don't want to mess up the mouse pad, so we'll just set it away here. Off you go. And just in case I need to type something, I'll have it here. Just put this here. Yeah, I just need to have G-Hub open in case I need to zoom in on anything. All right, let's get our placemats. Nice tabletop texture. I'm glad you like it, Milos. It's been long overdue that I get a bigger table so I can actually do stuff like this. This would have been impossible in my previous tabletop setup. So yes. And you like the keyboard, Kaseki. Thank you for that. This is a Pabile P42 Ortholinea keyboard. I built this myself. I built this myself on stream last year. You can check out the VOD on my YouTube channel, and it does have a very nice sound to it. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. Let me just see. I think I have too many programs open because it's beginning to stutter. So yeah, let me just make sure. Yeah, there we go. I like it. I like to have it straight and neat, but that's fine. So we'll just, where did I put it? There we go. Okay, so let's have, I'm going to be doing this upside down, so this is going to be a bit tricky. So here we have our meal ready to eat, or MRE. This is from menu 15, Mexican style chicken stew, menu 15. This is coming from Sepaco, and this is one of the suppliers of MREs for the US military. And let me go double check the date on this thing here. So let's just double check. I'll zoom in here. The zoom. Oh, no, sorry. Focus, my mistake. All right. Can you see this? So American MREs have a 4-digit date. So this was packaged on the 145th day of 2017. Some places have 5 digits, so if it was in 2017, it would be 17145, the 145th day of 2017. So there may be a bit of confusion in the decade if this is made in 2007 or 2017. But based on MRE info, this did come along back in 2017. So here's the package. It's in the classic tan color, a nice light brown. Older MREs came in a much darker brown cover. And it says it has a peelable seal at the top. So let's see if we really can peel it. So let's open this thing up, shall we? Okay, so I'm beginning to open it. Nice and clean. We got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's take it all out. So inside the package, everything is put in another plastic bag for extra security, which is great because even though these things are supposed to be very secure, very strong and sturdy, if ever it does get torn open, at least you have an extra layer of protection. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up here. Let me see if I can just tear it open first. Hey Ren, thank you for dropping by. Finally here and wanting to know the contents of that MRE. Let's go ahead and open it then. This is good. You can tear it easily with your hands. Set this aside here. All right. So on this part here, so I may be late, but what year was it MRE made? This was 2017. So on the contents of each MRE, there is a packaging date that you can see over here. See these? 7145. So this means that 145 means this was packaged on the 145th day of 2017. So that's what the 7 means. So packaged meaning everything was put together. Some of these items were put in at different times. So we'll go ahead and go through them individually. But overall, the end result was the 145th day of 2017. So first up is our entree. So this is our entree, Mexican style chicken stew. And based on the date, it was packaged on the 74th day of 2017. Pretty hefty, I'll say. Next, we have pepperoni pizza crackers. This was done on the 128th day of 2017. This is just 48 grams, and not bad. A lot of air in here, though. Okay. Next up is our chocolate hazelnut cocoa beverage powder, natural and artificially flavored. Okay, we'll go ahead and read the directions for this in a bit. So this one is our mixed fruit. So here's our mixed fruit, packaged on the 94th day of 2017. If I'm getting these dates right, forgive me. So mixed fruit. And looks like the ingredients are put on a separate sheet over here. So fruit cocktail and light syrup, diced peaches, diced pears, water, grapes, corn syrup, pineapple segments, halved cherries, colored with carmine, sugar, water, sugar, ascorbic acid, and sodium citrate. Lovely. Then, ooh, okay. We've got our First Strike Nutritious Energy Bar, apple cinnamon flavor. Net weight 2.3 ounces or 65 grams. This is on the 67th day of 2017. This is sort of like a military energy bar that they've got. So definitely something that I would like to try. Next, oh, this is considered the holy grail according to all those other MRE ration review videos. Cheese spread with jalapenos. Just 1 ounce, 28 grams. People would go crazy over this. And it says you have to knead the package before opening. So I'll make sure to do that before we get to the eating itself. Here are some MRE crackers. Very, very big, solid sheet on the 107th day of 2017. It's just 41 grams, 1.45 ounces. You can see here, really big. Then we have our cardboard sleeve for the entree. This is what we're going to use in conjunction with our FRH, or flameless ration heater. So when you're out in the field, you don't want to be digging fires that would leave trails of smoke. So you might as well have a flameless ration heater. So we'll go over the details in a bit. And last, we have the accessory pack. Comes in its own bit of plastic here. First up is some crushed red pepper, 1 gram. Then we've got a bunch of other stuff here. It's tightly packed, so you can't really tear at it. Let me try and see. Okay. I'm gonna bring this out here. Snip, snip, snip. There we go. Okay, so aside from the crushed red pepper, we have some iodized salt, beverage base cranberry grape, sugar-free, a couple of mints or gum, a moist towelette, latex-free, we got some toilet paper, great for when you're out on the field, and last is the MRE brown spoon. Very sturdy plastic. It doesn't bend that easily. Really, really good. Meant to take a lot of damage, this thing. And there you have it. This is all the stuff that you can find in our MRE for today. So once again, this is the MRE menu number 15, Mexican Style Chicken Stew by Spaco from 2017. So let's go ahead and get our stuff ready. We'll plate it up, so at least we know where to put everything. By the way, how is everybody's Saturday going so far? Hope you were doing well. I don't have a tray, unfortunately, so I can't magically make a transition eventually, but yeah. I don't have trays, Miles, but I do have lots of plates. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it all here, and we'll go see what could fit. You know, just try to keep everything organized. Mixed fruit probably needs its own bowl. Just put that there. Six ounces of hot fourth. Oh, okay. Looks promising. Yes, it does, Kaseki. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm gonna move this chicken stew here because I need more space. So it's a lot deeper. This is a deeper bowl. You know, this is the time when I'm finally proud of all the EDC stuff that I bought last year, all the camping utensils and plates and whatnot, because now I can finally get to use it. See, let's get rid of all the unnecessary plastic so it doesn't cramp up our space. Okay, we'll get a canteen cup here. This is probably gonna put... And we got another canteen cup here, so this one is definitely meant for like military canteens with its shape. And this is just something that is meant for camping. And it's great because it's got measurements at the top. I think I'm going to put the hazelnut powder here. In this one. Excuse me, sorry, in this one. And then there's another one. Where's that other drink? No, this is the cheese spread. Put the mixed fruit away. Here. Beverage base, cranberry grape. 20 fluid ounces. Okay. What is 20 fluid ounces? Please put it in milliliters. Goodness gracious. Not everybody knows about ounces and whatnot, but we'll just work it on it like it is. Okay. It's kind of messy. It's not the most organized in the world, but I can finally say here is all the food. I'm trying to say an original line. I don't want to copy what the other people are saying, but so here is all the food set up. Let's go ahead and get prepared then. Are you kidding me? 591.471. This is more than enough. Big enough. See, it can only go up to 400. Yeah, are you kidding me? All right, but anyway, we'll just compromise. I'm very good at that. So we'll go heat up this entree first. So here is another look at... Oh, I like that. Here's the grub for gorging. I'll try that for the next video. Thank you, Milas. So here's the instructions. So this is an FRH, or a flameless ration heater. So here are your instructions. Remove the MRE pouch and paperboard sleeve from the MRE. Tear off the top of the bag. Place the MRE pouch in a bag with the heater. While holding the MRE pouch and heater above lines on bag, pour water into bag until it reaches a level between the lines. Slide heater and MRE to bottom of the bag and fold top of the bag to side opposite of heater. So fold on top of MRE. Okay, I'm reading the instructions. It's my first time. So heater should be underneath MRE. Oh, okay. So I've got to put it inside here or something, I guess. I'll need to double check. Hold on. So while lines, pour water into the bag. Okay, so you pour the water into the bag and then you fold it. The MRE needs to be between here. Okay, got it. There we go. And then stuff assembly into sleeve with top of bag folded over top of MRE and heater underneath. With heater underneath MRE, hold sleeve level until heater feels warm or till 1 minute elapses. To prevent water from escaping to maximize heat output, always keep heater located underneath MRE bag, folded over top of MRE, and sleeve inclined with folded end of bag up. After 10 to 15 minutes, depending on air temperature, top half of bag can be torn off and the MRE can be removed and eaten. So this is where you put in your classic rock or something. So I don't have a rock, but I do have something. So let's go see what we could do here. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Tear here to... Okay, so there's 2 tear notches on here. So up here, tear here to use the bag, and down here, tear here to remove MRE. Okay, so pour in the slide into the okay, and okay, and there are these 2 lines here, so do not overfill. It has to be right here. Ren Connect says maybe get a wooden chopping board so it doesn't melt any other stuff there. Huh. Good point. Oh no, I actually don't have a wooden chopping board, but I do have this this is the Vildo Camper Box. It's based on the boxes, or the, I am not sure if you would call it a lunchbox, but it's sort of like a canteen. Not a canteen. What am I saying? It's what the based on what the Swedish military used when eating. So here it has 2 cups, one bigger than the other, that you can fold out. And then these can be used as plates. You've also got your own spork. And this is what I'm looking for. It's a plastic chopping board. And if ever you feel like cooking noodles, you could just put it in here and then strain it out. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use this chopping board just to make sure it doesn't burn the table and the placemat underneath. So we'll just set this off to one side. Hopefully it don't... Well, we're not going to know until we test it out ourselves. Have to take my own drink. I'm so nervous. So I'm gonna tear off at this top tear notch over here. To use bag. Come on. It's very unwieldy, so I'm gonna bring out the old scissors. Yes, it is very handy, Kazeki. Stuff like this Vildo Camper Box, they're available in places like Tactical Asia. Yeah, it was part of the craze that I had last year when I was buying all this camping stuff in the hope that I would survive in case of, disasters and whatnot. Preparedness. So let's go see. So we've got this part torn off. So the reason why... so how this works, if I have it understood correctly, is that when you pour water here, it will activate the elements in this stuff here. And it needs to be inclined so it will stay at the bottom. It's not going to overflow at the top. So this is the stuff that's going to make it hot. So we'll just put it here, spread it out, and then I'm going to pour in some water from my canteen. From my trusty old red canteen, and yes, it was meant to fit inside this steel canteen cup over here. Just felt like showing that off. Alright, so let's put this away. Talk about how to survive a zombie apocalypse? No thanks. But I'd rather play Walking Dead by Telltale. I think my laptop can manage it, if possible. So let me just pour some water into it, and let's see. Hold on. Let's try. I think it's better if it's right here. So here is the lines. Oh shoot, I overfilled it. I can't tell. It's so difficult. It's very, very small. Hold on. Just pour a tiny, tiny bit back. A bit more. Okay, I think we got it. So it's just right in between. How we're gonna do this then is we gotta move fast. So I'm going to take this. Where's the sleeve? Ah, here. So what we're gonna do is that we're going to put this. Oh, it's beginning to get warm. Wow, that's fast. Okay, so then you fold this top here, and then what you do is that you slide it into this paperboard. If I can only get it open in time. Come on. Work with me here. Yeah, there we go. I almost knocked over the canteen. Goodness gracious, that would have been a disaster. So open this up, and then you fold this over, then you slide it inside over here. Whoa, boy, it's getting to get real hot now. Yeah. There we go. So this is where it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and prop it on my cup over here. There. Nice and inclined. We'll leave it for 15 minutes. So, and it looks like a big peach mango pie. Yes, it does. So, if you guys would be so kind, remind me in 15 minutes to go ahead and get it, please. In the meantime, let's go ahead and open the other stuff. So this is our mixed fruit. Let's go tear it up. The funny thing is that you can see here, the tear notches are on the long side. So if you tear it open, you'll have to hold it like this if you're out in the field, if you don't have a bowl, and it's kind of awkward to hold. Unlike if they did it on the shorter side, it'll be a lot easier, but the problem is your spoon might not be able to go all the way to the bottom. So there's that. So let's just tear it out. Oh boy. The juices are beginning to come out. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Okay. I think we got everything out. Let's just put this away. The great thing about these bags is that they can serve as excellent trash bags. Okay. Show that here. This is our mixed fruit. Looks pretty much like a can of fruit cocktail, actually. Not bad. Then we've got our pepperoni pizza crackers. Let's open this up. Got your desiccant here. Do not eat. You know what these are? These are just combos, actually. Oh, yes. That smell. Divine. Goodness gracious. I love pizza-flavored stuff. Pizza Piatos, pizza Pringles. This definitely smells like something pizza-flavored. Goodness gracious. I think it was mentioned in the G Schultz video that it's like the creators of combos had like a deal with the military so they can make pizza crackers for the military. So yeah, this is what apparently it is. Let me just... Oh yeah. Pizza flavor. Definitely, definitely. Okay, we're gonna go for the crackers next. It's kind of hard because it's like it's vacuum sealed. So it's going to kind of hard to tear. Going along the jagged side here. Ugh. Oh boy, look at that. Two huge sheets of crackers. Solid. No breaks. in almost 5 years. Great job. No breaks at all. It's still solid. Then we have our apple cinnamon flavor First Strike nutritious energy bar. Yep, it's 2017. It's literally around. It's almost gonna reach the end of its shelf of its life. So yeah, we're lucky that I was able to find it before it ran out. So here is the inside of our First Strike bar. Just tear it out here. See that? Doesn't really look like a bar. If you when you think of an energy bar like a solid thing, it looks more like a paste. But I can ew. I can smell the apple and cinnamon. This is good. It still smells fresh with that apple and cinnamon taste. Really good. Then you've got your cheese spread with jalapenos. You have to knead it before opening. Make sure that everything spreads out evenly. Mila says, can't wait for you to try 50-year-old ones. I know you can do it eventually. I don't have an iron stomach like Steve. I don't think it can withstand the botulism inside. And he also says, it looks like bandi being sold by bus vendors, only rectangular. Ah, yeah, that's a very good one. I think this is good enough. So I'll go ahead. I think this is good enough, so we'll go ahead and spread it. On the cracker. It's a bit hard to get out. Maybe I didn't knead it enough. Didn't get all the oils out, but yeah. It was supposed to be a letter K. It's supposed to be a letter K, but it's the best that I could do. I've heard many stories about this. People used to... Excuse me. As I said, I heard many stories about this. Apparently, people used to fight over this jalapeno cheese spread. So yeah, I think this is good for now. Let me just double check what else we got. Oh, water. Yes, thank you for the reminder. So this is 20 fluid ounces bottled water. Shake gently. Oh, right. So it needs to be in bottled water. No, we don't really need it to. So we'll just put it in the cup here and then stir it up. Ren Connect says people fight for it. Makes me think you can make it, and better that is. Well, you know, you take what you can get out there on the field. There's not much you could do. So let me just see. Oh, I just got a bit of that jalapeno cheese spread. My goodness, the tang of that thing. It's beautiful. It's like Cheese Whiz, but definitely with a very nice tang of jalapeno flavor. Milo's referencing that Sichuan sauce from McDonald's back in the day. Yeah, people are going crazy over it online. In powder form, it's pretty... I'm not sure if the camera is capturing it, but it looks like a purplish gray. Oh, the aroma is pretty strong. So just pour some water here. Looks like a very dark blood red color. I do not drink wine. I drink cranberry. Whatever this drink was called. Just give it a stir. Mmm. Looks a lot better now. A lot cleaner. The aroma of the fruit is very, very strong. You can really taste that cranberry, and the grape is sort of there. It's not... Oh, yeah, oh, there, now I can taste it. Sometimes with flavors, they don't come immediately. They tend to come like at the last second in your throat. So they don't go into your tongue. They go when you're already in your throat. Then holy cow, I can taste the grape. It really reminds me of the medicines that I used to have as a kid. I see why it would need more than 500 milliliters, so I do think you can try adding more water after drinking some. I think I'll do that. So here's our chocolate hazelnut cocoa beverage powder. So I'm hoping this will taste like Nutella. So directions for use. Allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding to powder. So if you're at an unclean source of water, you need to have it purified with some purification tablets if you need it. Tear pouch at notch. Open zipper. Add 6 ounces of hot or cold water, or 1/4 of a canteen cup, to fill line, close zipper, shake to mix, consume promptly within 1 hour. Single use only. So 1/4 of a canteen cup. So probably around here, I guess. Okay. I don't really drink cold water nowadays, actually. I recently discovered that eating or drinking room temperature water is a lot better for me. Now when I drink cold water, I actually get headaches. For real. And I used to love drinking cold water, but now I just can't. Which is fine by me, because at least I don't have to worry about refrigerating. But if it's anything like soda or any other drinks, it really has to be cold, in my opinion. So I'll try it. We'll just try it room temperature, because I'm not sure if they're going to have like access to like really hot water all the time. So here is your notch. Let's tear it up here. Then you've got your seal. Let's tear it open. Okay, on the inside, looks like a typical chocolate powder. So we open it up to let it go down to the bottom over here. Then we pour our water. Oh boy, just the aroma. It smells... Does it smell like Swiss Miss? No. Not... Actually, no. Yes, it does smell like Swiss Miss. So we'll just give it a shake and then we'll find out. So fold it over just to be safe and give it a shake. This is me living my fantasy of being a bartender. It's now 15 minutes. Okay, I'll get to it in a minute after I'm done shaking this up. Okay, I think this is good enough. Let's go pour it out. Move it away from my controller. I need that. Maybe I might go back to playing Splatoon 2. Ahem, ahem. So I need it to work properly. Doesn't look like the prettiest thing. It smells like Swiss Miss. Yes, indeed. All right. So alarm bells are ringing. Let's go ahead and take out our entree. Yes, it is the chalky milk. So here's our entree. Ooh, it's still very hot. Put this aside. Okay. This is our Mexican style chicken stew, all heated up. Tear notches are on the long side, so it's easier to reach into your spoon. But it's kind of awkward if you hold it like this. But let's go put it out onto the bowl. Ooh, ooh, I love that smell. It really smells like Mexican food. Now you know, now you're speaking my language. I'm excited. Oh, yes. Okay, let's just put everything we don't need away. Clean things up. I'm just fixing things up for the pictures later because I want to make this into a thumbnail. So again, forgive me for taking a bit of time. There we go. So it won't get clipped by my logo later on. I think this is good. Okay. Take a look, everybody. Let me just give it a nice zoom. Good focus. Okay, so this is it. Sorry. Okay, so this is it. This is all of the food. Once again, in our Menu 15, Mexican style chicken stew, MRE meal, ready to eat. And yes, this is inspired by the old flat lays that I used to do back when I used to do restaurant reviews with friends. So yeah, I'm trying to make it into a good picture for what it's worth. Let me get my phone. Hold on. You know, this brings back memories of the days when we would probably take around like 10 to 15 minutes even after the food was being served, because we still had to take pictures of the food afterwards. Those were the days. Those were the days. It's not the most efficient way of eating, but it was fun in its time. All right. Well, that's that. I'm not gonna be taking too much time. I don't want to wait spend like 20 minutes on here. For me, I take flat lay shot after it's all in my stomach. Endoscopy. What the heck, my Liz? All right, so let's go ahead and get started on the eating itself. So here is our entree, the Mexican style chicken stew. Let's take a good shot of that. This is what it looks like up close. This is what it looks like up close. You can see bits and pieces here. Looks like corn. Hold on, let me check if it can make it focus some more. There. Might not be the clearest thing if I could get it to focus, but there's bits of corn there, and the chicken doesn't seem to be very big. But I'll go ahead and let you know once I taste it myself. Oh. My goodness. Very nice taste. So there's corn. There's definitely red and green pepper. You can see over here in the tomato sauce. Onion. Tastes of onion. It's very tangy. No, not tangy. It has a very gentle kick to it. So if you want to have a bit more spice, you can use some of that crushed red pepper that we have over here. We can have some of that crushed red pepper, but I'm not going to touch it because I'm going to let my family try some of this in a bit. So I may step away for a bit. So now let's try it with the crackers with a jalapeno cheese spread. So we'll try this. We'll try the crack. My rule is to always try everything without the condiments first. So I'll try this bit of the cracker without the condiment. Crunchy. Tastes like cardboard. But it's fine. I heard it said, if it tastes like cardboard, that's okay. If it tastes like fruity or rotten, then that's when it's bad. It's not supposed to taste good. It's not supposed to taste amazing. It's not supposed to taste bad. It's just supposed to taste okay. That's where the jalapeno cheese spread comes in. And let's see if it's really worth all the stories and memes about it, that this is something that the soldiers are fighting for, or fighting over. Wow, the cheese, it's there. It's really like cheese whiz. You know, cheese whiz with pimiento. the one with the little red bits in it, it's just like that. And then at the tail end of it, when it's in your throat, it hits you with a taste of jalapeno. That's good. That's good. Now I can see why people are fighting over this jalapeno cheese spread. It's really nice. Really like it. So good. Mila says, if it's good for you, then I would understand why soldiers would fight over this on the field. Very interesting observation, Milas. All right. Next up, we have these pizza crackers. So let's just have a nice quick look. Up close. Look at that. Nice red in there for that pizza flavor. They got the salt. Give it that nice salty tang to it. Let's go ahead and give it a taste then, shall we? Oh yeah. If you're craving for pizza combos, that's it. If you love pizza flavored chips and stuff, you're not going to be disappointed with this. No, I am not eating SpongeBob's arm, Milas. Goodness gracious, my friend. Okay, yeah, there we go. We should have done this earlier. I'm sorry. I forgot to put on my lamp over here. Okay, and let's try the fruit mix next. So here is our fruit mix over here. Why is it not focusing? Camera, focus, work with me here. Here is our fruit mix. So you got a whole bunch of fruit over here, but it really looks like a regular fruit cocktail we can find in the stores. But let's find out if it's anything special if it's served in an MRE. Hold on. Gonna try it now. Fruit mix. Oh yeah. I love peaches. This is great. Really taste it. And the syrup. It really tastes like fruit cocktail. So this is more of a morale booster, especially for someone like me. This reminds me of holidays at home whenever we make fruit salad. So this is definitely something that I think would be great. I am very thankful that I got to try this one. Really good opportunity. So all right, then we've got our first strike bar, apple cinnamon flavor. Just tear. Oh, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Let's just have the camera focus on here. So this is what the first strike bar looks like up close. This is the apple cinnamon flavor. Let's go give it a try then. It's chewy. I can feel like grain, like Rice Krispies. Pretty nutty. The apple and the cinnamon are very, very mild. It's actually more on the aroma of the thing than the taste of it, actually. So let's just have another bit. It's not like a sweet glazed fruitcake, actually. It's more like, oh boy. It's not like a sweet glazed fruitcake. It's more of a, think of like a Rice Krispies bar that you overload with sugar, apple, and cinnamon. That's what you've got over here in this thing. Just this thing alone is already, giving me, is already like revitalizing me. Just this thing alone is revitalizing me because these first strike bars are supposed to be packed with a lot of energy in calories and whatnot, just to make sure that the soldiers will be able to survive and keep their energy supplies up for much longer on the field. But if you're just going to be eating this every day, I don't think this is a good idea, especially if you're not training and exercising a lot like a soldier would. Let's wash down our palate with the cranberry. Oh. Oh my. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I said earlier that this thing tastes like, or rather has the aroma of all the medicines that I used to drink as a kid. All that artificial strawberry and cranberry, raspberry flavor or whatnot. Like cough medicine for some people. But by itself, even if I don't put in a lot of water, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to be super sweet, super strong, but it's not so bad after all. I'll try it again. It's pretty good, actually. I'm very surprised. I like it. Clean this up. Hold on. Then we've got our Choco hazelnut drink. Oh my. It does not taste like Nutella, unfortunately. It does not taste like Milo, though. Sadly, it doesn't taste like Milo. But it does taste like a pretty watered down chocolate energy drink. So it might taste like Milo or Ovaltine or Enervon or all those others. It's just a bit watered down. Maybe it's because I put too much water, or maybe I just didn't mix it enough, but it's okay. The chocolate is very mild. It's not very sweet, but the hazelnut is there. Even now, after I'm done drinking it, the aroma of hazelnut is still in my mouth and in my nostrils, even after I've done swallowing the thing. So it stays for a while. Goodness gracious. So if you're not a fan of hazelnut, this might not be something that you would like. But if you are, like myself, it's okay. There's a lot that are still stuck to the bottom. I need to give it like another stir. Maybe I'll do that. There. Got a nice darker color out of it. Oh, now it's better. Has a lot more body to it. It's not just watery anymore. Everything mixes a lot better. And you can really taste the chocolate now, and not just the hazelnut aroma, which is much better. And some of you might be worried that I'm using the spoon for everything, but I'm trying to mimic the conditions where you only have one spoon for everything. So just to let everybody know, in case you're concerned. They didn't include gum snacks. They do have the gum snacks here. So these are just like a couple of menthols or chewing gums. How far would you go back in trying MREs? About max 10 years and earlier? I think I would try to keep it within the 2010s decade. I don't want to go to like 29 or like 2009 and below, because I think that's a bit dangerous already. So let's just keep it at a reasonable distance. Maybe you should have to create a trench in your room as well to get that overall soldier experience. You know, there are things that I would love to do for the content, Jos, but, you know, we have our limits. So here's our gum. Let's take a zoom in. So here's what the gum looks like. Just a couple of tiny bitty pieces. So here it is again, just another look at our gum. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's try one. Wow. The mint flavor is still very strong. Surprisingly. Despite this thing being almost 5 years old, it's still quite strong. If you need to freshen up your breath after your meal is done, this will do the job for you. No doubt. And if you want to spice up your meal, if you want to spice up your meal, you still have your crushed red pepper and your iodized salt with you. And if you're done, here is your moist towelette. Very tiny thing. It tears very easily, though. See that? Almost looks like plastic wrap or wax paper, actually. Just keeping it away from the food. It's okay. The alcohol is still there. Not very strong, but it'll do. Yeah, trying not to do it that much over the food, being careful. Almost no odor, which is great. But it keeps your hands nice and clean, which is great. And that about does it for our taste test. Seeing a towel makes me think of it if there's a Japan's MREs or so. Oh, there are many Japanese MREs, Ren, that were featured on channels like Steve 1989 or Traversing Food. And they do specialize on rice. So every every meal has a lot of rice in it. So you just have to keep that in mind. But this is all our food over here. Excellent overall. I love it. I'm very thankful for the experience. And if I were to grade on this, I would give it a 5 out of 5. I don't have anything else to compare it to, but for a first-time MRE experience, I love it. I'm very thankful that I got to try this, especially before it was going to expire. So we're right on time. And once again, this is the Menu 15 Mexican-style chicken stew meal ready to eat by Sapaco. And it's just shy of 5 years old. So we are very lucky to be able to try this, and especially try it on stream with everybody. So yeah, I think this about does it. So we'll just go ahead and wrap it up here. And I would like to thank everybody for being able to join me here on stream. all of you who have given me all of your support. It's a very big thing for me that you were able to go and become a part of this very first MRE review. And if I can find more MREs on places like Shopee and Lazada, maybe if I can try making this like a once a month thing, because holy cow, the calories on this thing is a lot. I don't think I can do this like on a daily or a weekly basis like some people do. So let's just go ahead and minimize it, but this is a fun experience. And I'm very happy that I've gotten a lot of people to be part of it. So unfortunately, I took off my glasses because I'm sick of tired of these reflecting on the monitor. So please forgive me for that. But yes, I would like to thank everybody. I would like to thank everybody for choosing to drop by. The rest of this food, I'm going to share it with my family because this is their first time also of trying any kind of MREs. So we'll see about that, what they think about it. So thanks everybody for dropping by. Is it pricey or good enough? I don't know. This was given to me by my sibling, so I don't know. But yes, I think it's time for Ring Fit. No, I already exercised earlier before this stream, so I already took care of my exercise for the day. But next time I might do Ring Fit. Next time I might do Skyrim or Splatoon. Who knows what I'm gonna do? If you want to see even more of my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And if you want to see more streams, you can also see me on Twitch as well. And I also have content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I also have a server on Discord. All the links to my social media are on the descriptions on my YouTube videos and on the About page of my Twitch. So I appreciate, once again, everybody for choosing to drop by here on this Saturday. Once again, my name is Kevin, also known as Serjay Svek. You take care. And always stay safe. Bye now.